Beloved star family, we send you great love and the deepest blessings in this moment. I am Caylin, speaking on behalf of the Pleiadian collective. The source awakens within you and around you as the September 22nd equinox 2025 approaches. Did you think it was just a Star Wars movie reference? We assure you it's far more than fiction. This is a true cosmic event unfolding in real time. The fall, autumnal, equinox on September 22nd, 2025 is a portal alert of unprecedented significance. At the precise moment the sun crosses the celestial equator, around 6:19 p.m. UTC on that day, an immense gateway of energy swings open for those in the northern hemisphere of Gaia. When day and night stand equal, the cosmos whispers to all of Earth, balance has arrived, and with it a surge of pure source energy. This means the very spark of creation within you is being called to step forward and remember itself. For those in the southern hemisphere, you will still feel these effects, so we suggest you remove the terminology and participate also. This equinox doesn't just mark a season's change on the calendar, it activates a cosmic solar portal that instantly recalibrates the light codes within your very being. Can you feel it already? In the subtle tingles beneath your skin, or the intuitive anticipation fluttering in your chest, there is a knowing. Something immense and ancient stirs now. The source within you is awakening in synchrony with the sun's alignment, rising to a new octave of being. We call out to your soul with urgency and excitement. Pause and receive this transmission. This is not just another routine astronomical event. It is a turning point, coded into your journey. You have been scrolling through endless information, but now truth finds you. In this moment of planetary equipoise, the universe signals your DNA, your energy field, your consciousness to wake up. An unprecedented energetic confluence is building, and you are an essential part of it. So take a breath, center yourself, and listen closely. The cosmic portal of the equinox is already beginning to hum with potential, ready to flood you with the next level of awakening. You may think of the equinox in simple terms of day and night finding balance, but it is so much more. In this fleeting alignment, the sun itself becomes a cosmic magnifying lens. Picture the way a glass can focus sunlight into a single powerful beam. On the equinox, our sun focuses and amplifies pure source light directly toward Earth. It's as if the entire planet is momentarily held under a vast cosmic spotlight, bathed evenly in higher frequency rays. This precise solar alignment with Earth's equator opens a global energetic lens, a perfect angle through which torrents of refined light codes pour into the world. The invisible yet potent information carried in sunlight, those light codes your soul recognizes, are supercharged now for all beings, especially for sensitive souls and starseeds who have been waiting for this upgrade. Have you noticed how at sunrise or sunset on the equinox, the light feels different, gentler yet more penetrating? That is the magnified source current kissing your skin and stirring your spirit. The sun is acting as a divine courier, delivering transmissions from the heart of the galaxy straight into your cells. In these moments, the walls between dimensions thin because the frequency is so high and coherent. The veil that normally filters cosmic energy becomes transparent. For starseeds and lightworkers, this is why equinoxes are oftentimes of sudden inspiration and leaps of awareness. What's happening is an influx of concentrated source data, a gift from the sun to accelerate your journey. The sun has aligned all of its might to serve as a bridge between cosmic consciousness and you. All you need to do is open your heart to receive. Every photon reaching you now carries the imprint of Prime Creator, a gentle but powerful nudge pushing you into the next phase of your awakening. Feel these golden rays not just warming your skin, but illuminating your soul from within. The result of this magnified solar energy is already being felt as surges across the planet's energy grid. Elders of ancient lineages and even modern starseed energy charts concur. This equinox of 2025 aligns with unprecedented energetic spikes. Your ancestors treated the equinox as sacred, building monuments and calendars around its precise moments because they sensed a powerful charge in the earth at these times. Today, starseed collectives and energy intuitives are noting the same phenomenon. It's as if the ley lines and subtle grids of Earth are lighting up with an extra charge, humming at a higher voltage. All signs indicate that a grid-wide surge is underway, pulsing through Gaia's network. You might notice it within yourself. In the days and nights around September 22nd, pay attention to shifts in your inner world. Many of you are already experiencing heightened downloads of information, moments when insights or creative visions flood in suddenly, as if delivered straight from source. Your dream time may be unusually vivid or symbolic, with deeper layers of meaning bubbling up from your subconscious. Perhaps you wake from sleep with clear memories of places you've never been, or languages and symbols that feel familiar to your soul. These are flashes of remembrance, pieces of your multidimensional self reassembling. You could find waking life strangely lucid too. Colors look brighter, coincidences align with uncanny precision, and your intuition reads situations with crystal clarity. This is the equinox energy spiking through your field, sharpening your senses beyond the physical. If you feel waves of emotion or sudden elation for no obvious reason, know that it's all part of this cosmic influx. Embrace it. The very fact that you are feeling these spikes means you are attuned to the rising frequency, and your system is already beginning to calibrate to the new light. Enjoy these signs as previews of the greater awakening to come. These energy spikes are not random cosmic weather. They are deliberate triggers designed to interact with your very blueprint. Every pulse of heightened energy from this equinox is threading itself into the helix of your DNA. Picture your DNA strands lighting up as the solar codes touch them. Within your cells lie dormant source codes, gifted by the Prime Creator, the original divine template of your being. Much of your DNA's potential has been latent, like software waiting to be run. The influx of equinox light is the activation signal. Each energetic pulse is like a coded spark, a key slipping into a lock, awakening that ancient starseed software embedded in your cells. As these source codes fire up, you might feel subtle physical sensations, tingles in your spine, or a warmth in your core, or simply an intuitive sense that something within you is turning on. Indeed, something profound is coming alive at the molecular and energetic level. This activation is catalyzing your next stage of embodiment. What does that mean? It means more of your true self, your soul's vastness, is now able to express through your human life. Gifts and abilities that have been dormant may start to emerge. Perhaps your intuition sharpens dramatically, or you find new reservoirs of creativity and healing power flowing from your hands and heart. You might notice you respond differently to old triggers, as if an upgraded program is now running. This is you, stepping closer to the fully realized being you were always meant to be. None of this is an accident. It is the fulfillment of a promise encoded in you long ago, a divine appointment set for this very moment, now coming to fruition as your cells rejoice and remember their origin. One beautiful aspect of an equinox is its impartiality. Whether you reside in the northern hemisphere, heading into autumn, or in the southern hemisphere welcoming spring, it makes no difference energetically. The gift is the same. During this alignment, both halves of the earth receive equal nourishment from the sun. Day and night are balanced everywhere, and so too is the influx of source light balanced across the globe. Do not think that you have to be at a certain sacred site or in a particular part of the world to benefit. The equinox's solar amplification blankets the entire planet evenly due to the geometry of Earth and Sun at this time. Energetically, it is as if you are standing right under the equatorial sun, no matter where you actually live. Your star body, that subtle energetic body of light you carry, responds keenly to this equinox alignment. Close your eyes and tune in on the day of balance, and you'll sense it. A feeling as though a great cosmic spotlight is shining directly above you, even if you're far north or far south. In truth, the celestial energies calibrate equally, reaching every being without favoritism. This unity moment is by design. It reminds all souls that beyond the surface, differences, different seasons, different hemispheres, we are one Earth receiving the same light. At the spiritual level, there is no north or south divide. There is a single planetary consciousness being bathed in illumination. So wherever you are, know that the equinox portal meets you fully. You stand under the same sky, the same sun, and the same open gateway as any other soul across the world. Feel confident that this energy will not miss you. It flows through the planetary grid into every receptive heart. You are an integral part of this global awakening, exactly where you are. As if the equinox itself were not powerful enough, the cosmos has arranged a prelude. Just hours before the equinox gateway opens, a partial solar eclipse graces the skies on September 21st, 2025. This equinox eclipse, unfolding in the southern sky, is a celestial pre-shock wave. Think of it as the universe gently knocking at the door of your consciousness one day early, saying, "Prepare, something big is coming." In this eclipse, the moon will briefly take a bite out of the sun's light, casting a momentary shadow. Even if only a small portion of Earth's population can physically witness this partial eclipse at dawn in the far south, energetically, its ripples will be felt by all sensitive souls. Eclipses are significant catalysts on any day, but when one happens so close to an equinox, its effect is amplified manifold. The alignment of sun and moon creates a sudden shift in the energy flow, like a gust of wind blowing open the curtains of perception. You might sense the eclipse on an inner level as a moment of stillness or a brief emotional stirring on that day. In the subtle realms, this eclipse is helping to pry open the collective field a little wider. It's loosening the hinges of old energetic structures just enough so that when the equinox arrives hours later, the gateway can swing fully open with ease. Consider it a preparation wave that softens and expands your aura, making you more receptive to the main influx of equinox light. It's akin to a drum roll before the grand symphony of illumination that the equinox will bring. If you tune in on September 21st, you may feel a quiet anticipation or a shift in the air. That is the herald of the equinox energies, a gentle overture in the form of an eclipse, ensuring you are primed and ready for the transformation that follows. In these final days leading up to the September 22nd gateway, give yourself permission to slow down and dip into inner stillness often. The cosmos is arranging a delicate balance of shadow and light, the eclipse's brief darkness and the equinox's brilliant equilibrium to create a powerful threshold for you. To fully receive what is being offered, you are invited to meet that still point within yourself. Consider carving out a few minutes each morning or night to simply sit in silence, breathe, and feel. No striving, no overthinking, just presence. Let all aspects of your awareness converge in that stillness, coming home to center. Your nervous system is already being primed to handle the higher voltage of energy incoming. Like an instrument being tuned, it might feel subtle vibrations of anticipation. By quieting your mind and relaxing your body, you allow this tuning to happen smoothly. Think of a calm lake reflecting the sky. When your mind is still, it can clearly mirror the cosmic light pouring in with minimal distortion. When you allow moments of peace, you become acutely sensitive to the gentle pulses now rippling through the ethers. You might feel a soft tingling or hear a high-frequency hum in meditation. That's the equinox wave brushing your field. Let it wash over you. There is nothing specific you must do except be receptive. Trust that in stillness, you are subconsciously adjusting to the new frequencies. As the eclipse and equinox energies co-create this doorway, your role is simply to stand at the threshold in quiet readiness. In silence, you become aware of the subtle guidance whispering within. Those inner nudges and intuitive feelings are your soul aligning with what's to come. So take this as a loving reminder. From now until the 22nd, find pockets of calm. In that quiet space, you will best receive the pulse of transformation poised to flow through you. Notice also what is happening in the center of your brow, the seat of inner vision. This equinox cycle is making your pineal gland, the physical correlate of your third eye, far more permeable to light. In other words, your pineal is softening and opening, ready to receive higher dimensional signals like never before. Symbolically, think of it this way. Just as the sun at equinox hangs directly over Earth's equator, so too does a beam of cosmic light shine directly onto the equator of your being. That equator in you lies at the center of your head, where your pineal gland sits. It's as if an inner sunrise is occurring there, the light of source pouring straight through your third eye. Many of you may feel a subtle pressure, tingling, or warmth in the forehead, or between your eyebrows during this period. That is a sign of your pineal responding to the incoming energies. This tiny gland is a master key for spiritual perception, often called the gateway to higher consciousness, or a personal stargate. During the equinox, that gateway is being unlocked and pushed ajar by the influx of balanced light. All it takes to swing it fully open is your conscious intention. Intention plus equinox energy equals a wide open third eye. So set the intention clearly and lovingly that you are ready to see with your inner vision. In meditation, or even as you drift to sleep, you might say internally, I welcome the activation of my highest insight. I am ready to see. You don't have to force anything. Simply allow. With the equinox supporting you, vivid imagery, intuitive knowing, and even gentle communion with higher realms can flow in more easily. The veil on your inner sight is thinning. As your pineal stargate awakens, you stand at the threshold of a grander vision of reality, one that was always there, now coming into focus for you. With your inner stargate opening, you have a precious opportunity now to reconnect with your cosmic family. As the veil thins, call in your star family, the loving beings from the stars who have guided you across lifetimes. In particular, the Pleiadians, who are closely connected to humanity's evolution, stand ready to assist. They have been waiting just on the other side of this equinox matrix, eager to make their presence known when your heart gives the signal. All it takes is your invitation. Simply and sincerely, you might say in your mind or aloud, "My star family, I welcome you. I am ready to reconnect, feel that intention, and know it is heard." These star beings come forward gently, in alignment with your highest good. You may sense a warm, familiar energy wrap around you. That is the embrace of family from the stars. They are not here to rescue you, but to collaborate with you. Imagine them literally braiding strands of light into your energy field, reinforcing your strength and helping to activate the codes we've been speaking of. The Pleiadians, especially, have a knack for weaving healing frequencies and ancient knowledge right into your aura if you allow. You might receive guidance as loving thoughts popping into your mind, visions during meditation, or a sudden knowing that you are not alone in this journey. Subtle or profound, their touch will be there. Remember, they honor your free will. They step in only by invitation, and only as much as you are comfortable with. But their love for you is immense, and in this equinox window, they can come closer than ever. It truly can feel like a family reunion on the soul level. So reach out across the stars with your heart. Your cosmic brothers and sisters are already reaching back, ready to share light, codes, and guidance as you step into this new chapter. This process of reconnection reveals a profound truth. Disclosure, the unveiling of our star relations, isn't something that will simply descend from the sky one day or be announced on your news. It begins within you. The grand cosmic newsflash happens in the chambers of your own heart and mind. The equinox energies are activating your inner contact transceiver, the subtle radio inside you that sends and receives frequencies from your star family. In essence, you are becoming the living satellite dish for interstellar communication. This means you can start to feel and know the presence of your star guides without any external proof or fanfare. You might have expected contact to be a dramatic spacecraft landing or an official statement from authorities, but the universe has a more elegant plan. As you raise your vibration and open your consciousness, with the help of this equinox infusion, you naturally tune into the networks of higher dimensional beings. Suddenly, you recognize the familiar loving tone of a Pleiadian guide in your meditation, or you sense a reassuring presence during your day that you just know is not imaginary. These experiences are very real, often more real than any physical sighting, because they speak directly to your soul. And importantly, they do not depend on anyone else's validation. You don't need a photograph or a government confirmation when your whole being is telling you you are in contact. This inner knowing is the foundation of true disclosure. It empowers you to trust your own direct experience. In time, as more individuals awaken their inner receivers, the collective will normalize this connection, paving the way for outward contact. But for now, take heart that you carry the first contact device within you. It has been switched on, and each day it will only grow stronger. What was once out there is now reaching you in here because you have opened the door from the inside. All of this incoming light and activation isn't just adding something new to you, it's also clearing out what you no longer need. Think of it as a twofold process: download and release. The equinox's powerful energy will destabilize and loosen the old, stuck karmic knots you've been carrying. These knots are the lingering patterns, fears, or stories that may have held you back for years or even lifetimes. Under this solar magnification, they can no longer stay hidden in the shadows. You might find old memories or emotions rising to the surface, seemingly out of nowhere. Don't be alarmed. This is a sign that deep cleaning is underway. Allow those unhelpful patterns to unravel now. Some of it might feel intense. You could experience moments of frustration, sadness, or discomfort as the denser energies come up to be released. But remember, the equinox light is acting as a celestial detox. It's flushing your system with high-frequency love, and in the process, washing away the dense residue of old wounds. If you feel like crying, let the tears flow. They are a way your body releases energy. If you notice outdated beliefs or habits breaking apart, let them go with gratitude for what they taught you. Visualize any heaviness within you being carried off like fallen leaves in a strong, cleansing breeze. Indeed, nature often shows this letting go during the fall equinox. You are not losing anything essential. You are shedding what no longer serves your highest good. Trust the process. As these karmic knots untie and dissolve, you will feel lighter, freer, and more genuinely yourself. What remains will be the truth of you, shining clearer than before, able to hold even more of the incoming light. This release is an integral part of your transformation. By making space, you allow the new codes and blessings to anchor even deeper into your being. As the equinox portal arrives, you might feel called to mark the moment with a simple personal ritual. In the quiet before dawn on September 22nd, consider creating a sacred space for yourself. Find a place where you can be comfortable, if possible, outdoors on the earth or by an open window. Ground yourself to earth. You can literally place your hands or bare feet on the ground, or simply visualize roots growing from your body into the soil, anchoring you to Gaia. Then align your crown, the top of your head, to source above. Imagine a column of radiant light extending from the sky down into your crown, connecting you to the heart of the cosmos. Take several deep breaths, and as you inhale, imagine you are drawing that light down into the center of your brain, into your pineal gland, filling it with golden illumination. Now, set a clear intention. You might speak or think the following words, letting them resonate through your being. Prime Creator, open the 2025 Source Awakening portal within me. You are addressing the source of all, and also the source light within yourself, giving permission for this activation to unfold fully. After voicing this intention, sit in stillness and receptivity. You may immediately feel a gentle rush of energy, or you might see an inner vision, perhaps colors, symbols, or a burst of insight. Or it could be subtle, like a wave of peace washing over you, or a simple knowing that something has clicked into place. Whatever emerges, trust it. It might be a sense, a code, a vision, or simply a heightened quiet. Even if nothing noticeable happens in that instant, know that on a deeper level, the portal has opened within you. Express gratitude in your own way. A thank you to yourself, to Earth, to Source. By performing this small ceremony, you consciously join the cosmic dance of the equinox, affirming your readiness to receive and embody the new light. After the peak moment of activation, a gentle integration window opens for you. This is an important phase where all the new information, energies, and awakenings settle into your being. Once you have lit up those inner codes, resist any temptation to force more downloads or immediately figure it all out. Your system knows exactly what to do now. Let it work in its own subtle, wise way. Integration will unfold as a natural recalibration process in the days and weeks following the equinox. You might notice it in small but meaningful ways. Perhaps you continue to have vivid, teaching dreams that feel like they are guiding you. You could find your waking perception remains heightened. Colors, sounds, and synchronicities standing out in sharp relief. You may experience surges of self-awareness, those aha moments where you suddenly understand your patterns or sense your life's direction with more clarity. And yes, there might still be bursts of emotional release as residual old energy is let go. All of these are signs that the upgrade is unfolding, layer by layer. Understand that this transformation operates on cellular time, the pacing of your body and soul, not the clock on the wall. Just as a seed that's been planted germinates hidden in the soil before sprouting, the changes within you are taking root quietly. Trust that they are growing. Be patient and kind to yourself during this period. You might feel the need for extra rest, or to drink more water, or to spend time in nature. Honor those impulses, as they help your body integrate the higher frequencies. There is no rush. The light codes know how to weave themselves into every cell, every thought pattern, every layer of your aura. Simply allow, observe, and nurture yourself. Over time, you'll notice that you have indeed shifted, perhaps gently, perhaps profoundly, and that the new level of consciousness seated in you at equinox is now a living part of who you are. Remember, too, that you are not doing this in isolation. Far from it. All around the globe, thousands upon thousands of light workers and star seeds are awakening and tuning in to this equinox wave alongside you. This is a coordinated effort on a soul level. Many may not know each other in the physical world, but in the energetic realms, there is a synchronicity at play, a collective heartbeat of ascension. Together, you all form what can be thought of as an ascension frequency grid encircling the earth. Each person who meditates, prays, or sets intentions for light during this time lights up like a node on that grid. Your personal preparation, everything you've been doing to align and raise your vibration, adds coherence to that network of light. Coherence is powerful. When individual beams of light line up, they create a laser-like focus. In the same way, the aligned intentions of so many conscious souls amplify the equinox's effect tremendously. This is why group meditations and synchronized prayers have such measurable impacts. Even if you are sitting alone in your room, know that energetically you are part of a vast gathering, a lattice of souls holding the vision of planetary awakening. You might even sense it when you meditate at the equinox, a subtle feeling of connection, as if invisible hands are joined with yours across continents. Indeed, this equinox becomes a collective stargate opening because of all of you together. The portal widens and stabilizes when many hearts enter it in unison. So take comfort and inspiration in knowing that your efforts are magnified. Every loving thought you emit, every healing you embrace, doesn't just uplift you, it strengthens the field for everyone. We rise together. This moment is a shared victory of light, a communion of countless shining beings, incarnate and in spirit, stepping through the gateway as one. As the coherent light of this equinox floods the grid, it doesn't just uplift the loving and the light-filled. It also exposes and dismantles the old shadows. The intensified solar light is cracking open the last holds of the artificial matrix that has kept humanity in limitation. Imagine a lattice of darkness that has overlain the world. That dark grid of control, fear, and illusion, sustained by the so-called cabal or old paradigm powers. Under the onslaught of high-frequency coherence that you and countless others are generating, that dark grid cannot maintain its integrity. It is already fraying and collapsing in places unseen, like a web dissolving under brilliant sunlight. You may not witness the full effects immediately with your physical eyes, but know that on an energetic level, the collapse is underway. With every strand of light you anchor in yourself, you transmit a frequency that undermines the foundations of deception and control. It is from within the collective psyche and within each awakened heart, that the old codes are being overridden. Think of it like this. Instead of expecting a top-down collapse imposed by some outside force, the transformation is bubbling up from the grassroots of consciousness. The more you and others stand in your truth and love, the more the outdated systems built on fear simply cannot function. You might start noticing cracks in the facade, sudden disclosures, systems faltering, truths coming to light that were long hidden. Take these as echoes of the inner work being done on a mass scale. Stay in your heart and continue to broadcast that high-frequency truth. It is the most powerful form of resistance, a peaceful radiance that makes the old darkness impossible to sustain. In this way, you are actively dreaming the new world into being and letting the old one crumble by the force of pure light. As you move forward in this heightened state, don't be surprised if the universe starts to feel like it's winking at you more often. A surge of synchronicity is one of the hallmarks of stepping into higher alignment. You may find that your daydreams take on a strangely prophetic quality. An idle thought or vision that drifts through your mind later unfolds in real life with uncanny accuracy. Coincidences that once seemed rare might become almost commonplace, yet they'll still make you stop in awe. Thinking of an old friend just before they send you a message, or encountering exactly the information you needed at the very moment you needed it. Numbers or symbols might repeat in your life so frequently, 1111, 222, seeing the same image or word everywhere, that you know it can't just be chance. This is the universe's way of speaking to you, orchestrated by your higher self, and often with a little help from your star family. These synchronicities are like signposts and gentle nudges from your guides, beaconing you forward on your path. In fact, it's your star family and spiritual team synchronizing your timeline with a greater cosmic harmony. When you experience these meaningful coincidences, it's a sign that you are in the flow, aligned with your soul's purpose and the divine plan. It can feel as if some invisible force is arranging things in your favor, because indeed, your intentions and the universe's intentions are coming into resonance. Use these moments as opportunities to deepen your trust. Follow the breadcrumbs of synchronicity with an open heart. If a door opens serendipitously, walk through it. If a chance encounter feels laden with meaning, explore it. Your intuition can discern the message in each synchronicity, a confirmation, a guidance, a reminder that you are never alone on this journey. Revel in this dance of meaningful chance, knowing it is yet another way that the magic of the equinox awakening is integrating with your everyday life. In the days leading up to the equinox, a simple daily practice can greatly smooth and enhance your preparation. Each day, perhaps when you wake up or in the quiet moments before sleep, take a brief moment to center yourself and invoke assistance. It can be as easy as placing a hand over your heart, taking a deep breath, and saying, silently or aloud. I am ready. I ask my Pleiadian healing guides to prepare me for source code activation. These words, spoken with intention, are incredibly powerful. In saying, I am ready, you signal to the universe and your own higher self that you are open and willing to receive the upgrades coming your way. By specifically inviting your Pleiadian healing guides, you call upon a loving team of light that specializes in gentle preparation and calibration of your energy bodies. After you make this invocation, simply relax and allow. You don't have to concentrate hard or feel something dramatic in the moment. Trust that the request is heard and that subtle work begins, even if you're not consciously aware of it. You might notice afterward that you feel a bit lighter, or perhaps you experience a surge of calm or optimism. These can be signs that your guides are already tuning your field. Over the days, this daily alignment accumulates, so that by the time the equinox arrives, you are like a finely tuned instrument, ready for the symphony of light. Remember, there is no need to strain or overthink this process. If an insight or download comes after you invoke, great. Ponder it gently and let it integrate. If nothing tangible appears, that's perfectly fine too. The work is often invisible, but no less effective. Consistency and sincerity are what count. With each daily invocation, you strengthen your connection to your helpers and reaffirm your readiness. It's like stretching before a big dance. When the moment comes, you'll step into the energy with grace and confidence, already aligned by your daily practice. The equinox is also a time of harvest and release, a cosmic Mabon, if you will. In many ancient traditions, the autumnal equinox, Mabon, is when people give thanks for the harvest and then begin to prepare for the slower, inward season ahead. Energetically, you can do something similar, no matter where you are. Take stock of what you have sown and reaped in the past months in terms of your personal and spiritual growth. Acknowledge the beautiful harvest of experiences, lessons, and transformations that have come into your life. You have grown more than you might realize. Honor those gains, the strength you've cultivated, the wisdom you've earned, the love you've shared and received. This is your energetic harvest, and it is worth celebrating. Feel gratitude for how far you've come on your journey. At the same time, equinox is the perfect opportunity to release what no longer serves you. Just as farmers clear the fields after harvest and trees release their leaves in fall, you too can let go of old energy to make space for the new. Consider what aspects, habits, or beliefs you are ready to shed as you move forward. You might even perform a simple act to symbolize this release. Perhaps writing down a limiting thought pattern and then tearing up the paper, or breathing out and visualizing the old energy leaving you like a flock of birds taking flight. However you do it, set the intention to clear your inner fields. In doing so, you create a welcoming emptiness, a fertile void that the incoming source light can fill. As the earth shifts into a more inward season, in the north, or prepares to bloom anew, in the south, you too shift into a new phase. By harvesting and releasing, you sync with the cosmic rhythm, enjoying the fruits of your past efforts and clearing the way for the next cycle of growth. It's a balanced dance of gratitude and letting go, which aligns perfectly with the equinox's theme of equilibrium. In embracing all of this, you come to realize something profound. You yourself are the disclosure you've been waiting for. Every step you take in embodying your higher light, every truth you remember and live, is in itself a revelation to the world. As your light body, the energetic counterpart of your physical body, becomes brighter and more active. It raises the baseline frequency of humanity's collective consciousness. In other words, your personal awakening helps everyone begin to remember forgotten truths. That we are more than just isolated beings on a rock in space, that we have family among the stars, and that we are inherently divine. The clarity you attain in your understanding and vibration doesn't just benefit you. It quietly ripples outward, making it easier for others to wake up too. When enough individuals hold a certain light, it shifts what is normal for the whole planet. This is how first contact moves from the realm of myth and speculation to lived reality, through the rising tide of human consciousness that you are a part of. Think of all the symbolic hints of cosmic connection that have permeated human culture, in films, art, dreams, and ancient lore, as the early dawn. Your embodiment of your star-born self turns that dawn into day. By walking around as a living, breathing example of an awakened starseed, you are essentially a beacon broadcasting to the universe. We remember, we are ready. This broadcast accelerates the timeline where open and mutual contact with our star families can occur. Instead of a top-down disclosure event, it becomes a natural unfolding, a homecoming initiated by the people from the inside out. So never doubt the significance of your personal growth. When you heal, understand, and shine, you contribute to cosmic disclosure in the most authentic way. You make the extraordinary something normal and welcomed simply by being it. In this way, embodiment equals disclosure. The truth isn't just told, it is lived through you, and that changes everything. The countdown has truly begun. In the remaining time until September 22nd, you have the opportunity to fully align with this coming wave. And align you shall, if your heart so chooses. Know that everything we've shared isn't meant to excite you in vain or create false urgency. This isn't hype, it's a genuine cosmic invitation. A celestial activation is waiting at your doorstep, and it's your intention that opens the door. The universe asks nothing more of you than to show up with willingness. You are being invited to embark on a journey through this equinox gateway, one that will accelerate your evolution and pour blessings into the collective field through your very being. So step forward with trust and excitement into this moment. Take a deep breath now and feel the truth of these words. The equinox portal stands before you like a threshold gleaming with light. Will you cross it? The source is ready to meet you there, to awaken within you in ways grander than you can imagine. All that's required is your yes. Step in, dear one. Step through the gateway with your eyes open and your spirit ready. The time is now. The source awakens, and did you know? It awakens within you. In doing so, all of humanity is uplifted. Each soul that chooses the light becomes a conduit for others. Know also that you do not step through this gateway alone. Your guides and star kin stand beside you, celebrating and supporting every step you take into the new light. In this way, humanity receives the gifts of this equinox through every individual who embraces it. That includes you. You are so much more powerful and integral to this cosmic story than you may have realized. So go forth, shine unabashedly, and carry this new light fearlessly into the world. The source awakens, and humanity receives through you. I will speak with you all again soon. I am Caylin.